everyone, it's 366 days of cards. I don't even know what day it is, but this is a review of the Blades Blood Edition, which I got along with this Pro Cardistry deck from DeVoe. I just wanted to show you something with this really quick. I reviewed it the other day, and I was showing you how you get a nice effect when you fan the cards out this way. But if you fan the cards out the other way, that's what you get. It's a little bit different, depending on how you spread the cards, how you fan them. You get a little bit of a different, this way's different color. You see all the stars. Either way, it's pretty cool, but I prefer the rainbow side, and they fan really nicely too, from what I can see. Alright, so I just wanted to show you that. This is the Blades Blood Edition, the latest from DeVoe. As you can see, the front of the box is basically the same as the other Blades decks, which I reviewed just a few days ago. And the top says DeVoe, although it's really hard to see it. Blades here on the bottom, plain cards, and then this logo, and it's in blood red. And as you can see, got that dark figure on there, and it's pretty cool. On this side it says DeVoe Blades Blood Edition. On this side it says High Performance, which is the finish, which I believe is pretty much a magic finish. At the top it says Blades. At the bottom there's a barcode and some trademark information, and the barcode says Blood First Edition. All his decks say that. I'm not sure if there's going to be second editions or what. The back shows you the back of the design of the cards, which is pretty nice, and there's no seal. On the flap, just this nice red star. Open up the cards. Get rid of that. You get an ad card, which is splattered in blood. It says Blades and handlords.com at the bottom. This is where you can get them, if he still has any. That's his website, and he's got all sorts of other stuff. You should check it out. And there's the back design of the cards. It's just like the Midnight Edition, except there is red. You got all the same stars in the four corners. The center might be a little bit different, I'm not sure, but it's pretty much the same. And that nice deep dark red, it just looks really nice. It pops really nice. One thing that I'm disappointed though, as you may see, is the borders are off centered. Not so much top to bottom. Actually, they are top to bottom as well, but this one, side to side. You also get a blank card. No double backer though. And again, you can see the borders off centered. And look at these ones. You can see the borders are off centered, top to bottom. Actually, this one's not too bad, but there's some that are a little bit worse. They're not too bad, but it could have been better. It varies from card to card. I was just a little bit disappointed with that when I first saw it, because usually most of the people who are producing decks now will use good quality control, Q1 quality, and obviously it doesn't look like they did that with this one. Cards fan nicely, as you can see, and spread nicely. How do they look? They look like the other ones pretty much. Court cards, standard bicycle with red and black, just like the other ones, although the reds might be darker than the other decks. And of course, as you can see with the pips, it's black and then there's a red behind it, a red border. Looks pretty cool. And that's for the black ones. Jokers are just the same as the other ones. In this one, it looks like he's getting ready to fight, throwing his sword out. And you got the Joker, the Blades logo here in the background. It says Joker on top, J in the two corners. We'll get to the Ace of Spades in a minute. The red court cards, again the same thing, except this one, the pips have a black border. Hard to see with my camera, I guess. And there's one more Joker. Pretty much the same as the other one, except this one he's like kneeling down. Or he's not kneeling down, but he's just holding the sword down. And then the other one looks like he's getting ready to attack, so pretty interesting. The Ace of Spades is just like the other ones, pretty much. Spade, that's a nice big spade bit with that claw ripping through the spade, and a dark figure poking his eyes out behind there. And one thing I never noticed is he got snakes. I never really noticed anything. He got these snakes here on the top, cobras, whatever, one on each side. And one thing I noticed that other people may not have noticed is it actually says Handlords here on the bottom. At least partially. You can see it HA for hand, and then a DZ on this side, Handlords. I never really noticed that before. I don't know if it's on the other ones. I just noticed it now, and that's pretty cool. And, you know, it's not a bad looking ace. A little bit classy. But it is what it is. The cards, as you saw, they handle nicely. They have a good finish. They take a little working into the, for me anyways, I had to work them in a little bit to get them to work a little bit better, but they fan nicely. Oh, wasn't a very good fan. Anyways, they fan nicely, they spread nicely. Good quality card, except border's a little bit off-centered, in my opinion anyways. Overall, it's a really nice stack. I really like the color. It's nice. It's a nice change from their other decks, which are all basically black and white, or silver and black. So it's nice to see some color. It would have been nice to see, in my opinion, you know, something a little bit different with the court cards. Maybe some new jokers, because they've been basically doing the same thing in every deck, and I can understand wanting to do the same thing because it's, you know, all the same Blades deck, but a little difference would have been nice for a change of pace, because I'm getting a little bit tired of the same thing over and over. At the same time, that looks really nice. Anyway, that is my review on the Blades Blood Edition. I would pick some up if I was you. They're really nice. Oh, that's interesting. They got the Blades logo here in the center of the star as well, if you can see that. Anyway, I will see you next time. More reviews coming, of course. Ciao.